On June 2, 2019, a striking maritime accident occurred in Venice that immediately reignited the fierce debate surrounding the presence of massive cruise ships within the historic city. The incident took place around 8:30 local time. The MSC Opera, a massive 275-meter cruise liner, lost control while navigating into Venice. It crashed stern first into the River Countess, a smaller recreational riverboat docked at the San Basilio Pier in the Giudecca Canal. The MSC Opera is a significant vessel with a displacement of 59,000 tons, originally constructed by a French shipyard in 2004. The ship was designed to carry up to 2,679 passengers across 1,071 cabins, supported by a crew of approximately 728 members. At the time of the accident, the MSC Opera was performing a scenic passage toward the cruise terminal, sailing past iconic landmarks such as St. Mark's Square. The ship was in the midst of one of its regular Mediterranean itineraries, which typically included stops at various ports in the Adriatic and Eastern Mediterranean, such as Dubrovnik, Corfu, Kotor, other regional destinations. The collision resulted in injuries to 4 people. 2 tourists aboard the riverboat sustained minor injuries, while 2 others were transported to the hospital for precautionary examinations. Preliminary reports indicated that a total of 5 individuals, ranging in age from 67 to 72, were affected. Experts determined that the root cause involved significant negligence by the engineering team. The chief engineer and the chief electrician failed to address a critical warning signal regarding a malfunction in the cruise liner's main electrical distribution board. This board was responsible for powering the engine and the steering control systems on the bridge. This warning initially triggered while the ship was still in the lagoon. Because the issue was ignored, the bridge's steering controls automatically switched to an emergency backup power source. These connected control elements ran on the emergency battery for approximately 1 hour. However, the energy reserve was eventually depleted moments before the accident, leaving the ship unable to maneuver or regulate its speed. In addition to the electrical failure, other theories regarding the crash included strong currents and the snapping of a tow cable connecting the liner to a tugboat. Following the investigation, the crew faced legal repercussions. Captain Carmine Civiero was sentenced to 5 months in prison. The chief engineer and chief electrician received 2-month sentences each. 2 other crew members were given sentences of 10 days. Under Italian law, because the offenses were deemed minor, all the accused were able to commute their prison terms into monetary fines. Financially, Uniworld, the company that owns the river cruise vessel River Countess, filed a lawsuit seeking nearly $14 million. This sum was intended to cover the physical damage to their vessel, as well as the lost revenue incurred while the ship was out of commission for repairs. The big ship's controversy in Venice. The accident made global headlines, and video footage of the crash served to strengthen arguments that large cruise ships should be banned from Venice entirely. Critics have long argued that these gigantic vessels harm the historic city by causing damaging waves, polluting the water, and threatening fragile architectural monuments. This dramatic event became a potent symbol of the ongoing conflict between the lucrative tourism industry and the imperative to preserve Venice's cultural heritage.